out a La Plata, safer La Plata. So I want to talk about the differences of that. There are a number of dates, again, that I mentioned that have changed. So as of Monday, several businesses could change their method of operation. That includes the real estate arena. They can now go back to showing homes. They cannot have open houses, but they can show homes. And the other big component is our retail industry. They can do curbside. Not exactly sure how that works, but some of the businesses may want to have online orders and then people can drive by and pick them up. Now, beginning on Friday, May 1st, retail businesses can open up. I want to say that with a caveat. You also need to make sure that you open up with sanitation and social distancing protocols in place. Now, what does that mean? So by tomorrow morning, we hope, San Juan Basin Health will have kind of a self-survey, a self-attestation that your business is following certain guidelines. That means social distancing. What does that mean to you? Well, maybe you need to put in, not as many people can come into your place of business as you had before. Maybe you have sanitary and cleaning protocols in place. And that's what they're going to ask you for. You're going to fill out a form that you can access through San Juan Basin Health and then fill that out and send it back in. Now, as these businesses continue to open, there is a great website through the state public health office, and that should be on the screen. I highly encourage you to go visit that site, as there are guidelines for the different types of businesses. So if you're in retail, if you're in massage therapy, if you're a chiropractor, if you are in another type of business, childcare, whatever, there are guidelines up there for you. And it also explains this opening. Now, some of the confusion then is that, do we open now? Do we open later because of La Plata? The other component is on Monday, May 4th, some of the non-essential business offices may open up to 50% of their personnel capacity or below. So if you have 3 workers, one of them might be able to come back. The state is still highly encouraging you to continue telecommuting and working from home. So if you have that capacity and you all are comfortable with it, stay in that mode. The other thing that I tell businesses is, if you are not ready for these protocols, if you don't have that in place, if you don't have masks available for your employees, if you don't have cleaning procedures in place, don't open. The county commissioners yesterday gave the trust to the business community to follow the correct protocols, because we want to open smartly. We don't want this huge influx of people that will contract the virus. So be smart. If you don't feel that your business is ready, don't open. Nobody's saying you have to. If you feel that you can't support wages yet because there's not enough people moving downtown or not enough business that might be coming through your doors, don't open. That choice is up to you. The dates that are out there are guidelines. Now, La Plata County has moved everything back a week. We are not following that protocol. We are following the state's protocol. The reason for that is La Plata County has a lot more connection to San Juan County, which has had an influx of the virus. So they're being a little bit more cautious. Plus, their business community does not feel that they are really ready to open yet. So again, those dates are guidelines. And we highly encourage you, again, to go on to the website that is listed on the screen. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out and ask us. You can reach me directly at director@pagosachamber.com, or you can call the office and at 264-2360 and set up an appointment, or talk to any of the staff. Now, the other thing that has happened this week is we've had a second round of PPP money. And nobody is better to talk about it than the Small Business Development Center out of Fort Lewis College. And our guest today is Mary Sheperd, who is the Deputy Director over at the the Small Business Development Center. I can't give you enough credit, Mary, for bringing on all the additional consultants, the work that you all have put in, the time that you have put in, and helping our business community through this. There is so much out there, and just being able to weed through it and helping all the counties that you cover. So please take a few minutes and let us know what's happening with this second round, and are there other options if PPP money runs out?
Yeah, thanks, Mary Jo. Hi, everyone. This is Mary Sheperd from the Small Business Development Center. And for those of you who don't know, the Small Business Development Center, or SBDC, is a national program under the SBA. In the state of Colorado, we have 15 SBDC centers. We all work together under a lead office in the Office of Economic Development and International Trade. My center covers the 5 counties and 2 tribes here in Southwest Colorado. So we have been working very closely with businesses across the 5 counties and the 2 tribes, trying to help coordinate some of the disaster relief programs that are out there. We've done this in the past. Obviously, down here in Southwest Colorado, we are a little bit disaster fatigued. We've been through this process for fires and droughts. This is historic, and I will tell you that really none of the systems were in place to handle a disaster of this size. Sorry, my phone just started ringing. So I have to give props to the SBA. I know there's been a lot of struggle in these and a lot of confusion and things not working exactly right. But I will say that given the fact that they had 15 days to stand up these programs after the CARES Act passed, and they really were able to do it in a week, it did have a couple kinks, but they've done an amazing job. So yes, the first round of PPP money went very quickly, and there were some concerns about who was able to access that. In this second round of PPP, we also think it will go quickly. So if you have not applied, I would say you think you want to apply, please talk to your bank immediately about that. But I will say that they did set aside about $60 billion that are specific to these smaller regional banks. They've also made a few other changes to make it harder for some of the big multinational banks to upload thousands of applications at a time. So it should slow it down a little bit. There should be a little bit more money out there, especially for those sole proprietors or LLCs, 1099 employees who weren't able, they had just opened those applications when the money ran out. And I will also tell you that the economic injury disaster loans, the EIDLs, right now that portal is closed. It will reopen. And if you have not heard yet on your first application, it does not mean you're not going to get money out of that first round. Do understand that that's just the SBA working by themselves. They've hired some more people trying to process those applications, but they are still working through those first round of applications. So don't give up hope, and there will be a second round for those. And yes, Mary Jo, you're right. There is more than just what the CARES Act is bringing out. So I would highly recommend you can start at our website, which is sbdcfortlewis.org, and look on our disaster resources page. Also, Colorado SBDC.org/COVID. I think we have hundreds of other loan programs or grant programs out there. Same with choosecolorado.com/COVID-19. And then for our area, southwestcoda.org. So it's SWCODA, Southwest Colorado disasterassistance.org is what that stands for. And we have it set up by all 5 counties. And then there's also the task force, which is, the business resources. So there's lots going on. And if you need help with any of this, we are here and we are working with businesses. Please go and register for consulting. Give us a call. My direct number is 903-9311. So if you have a question and want to work with us, you can start just by calling that number, and I will get you in kind of through the system, and we can set you up with a consultant. So we want to help you. Let us know if we can.
Thank you so much, Mary. Again, what a Herculean effort you all have done to help our business community. We really appreciate it. You always say you don't know what you need. You don't know what you need until you need it.
Right.
So you don't know what you don't know.
That's right.
And this was so unique to so many people. I'd like to remind people also that self-employed and gig workers can go on the Colorado unemployment website and file primarily 2018 or 2019 taxes. If you do not have that, They'll look for 1099s, other types of hard data, but you can file for that. And if you qualify, then you are eligible for that additional $600 a week through the federal program as well. So don't forget that those resources are available to you. And that's what our offices are there for, is to try and help you through this process and to match you with the right loan programs. I know everybody wants free money out there. I keep telling you, it's not going to happen. But there are some really good loan programs out there, some at zero interest for a year. So, contact our offices, see what we have available that might be able to help you. And we're all going to come out at the other end of this. Thank you again so much, Mary, for your time.
Thanks for letting me join you.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Again, everybody, look at the resources for the Safer at Home Now, which is step 2 in the stage recovery. I can't emphasize enough, be safe. We don't want to close again. Nobody wants that. So please be responsible, open up safely, go to the website that is listed, find out what the guidelines are, get your self-assessment in from the San Juan Basin Health Department, which should be on their website tomorrow. They're hoping it'll be loaded tonight and accessible tomorrow for those businesses that can open on Friday and or Monday. Maybe Friday's too soon. Open up Monday. It's okay. Open up Saturday. These are guidelines. So thank you, everybody. If you have any questions, please call us at the chamber, and we really appreciate you joining us for our Wednesday afternoon live stream. Everybody, be safe and be careful, and we'll be stronger. Thank you.